Interoperability is everything working without you really knowing that it's working. You know, it's what's happening behind the scenes without you knowing what's going on.
Interoperability to me is the glue for the smart grid.
Interoperability is a difficult thing to define for most people, and it's best defined when you don't know it or don't see it. When you connect devices together and they just do the right thing.
If we don't have interoperability, if we don't have common standards, then the potential for any product is very, very limited.
Well, this week at SGIP meetings, it's sort of rewarding and exciting because we're bringing to fruition the vision of some of the priority action plans with the completion of several standards that are important for the smart grid.
The progress of SGIP has been amazing to date. The DOE and NIST have collaborated on the launch of that and transferred funds to get this thing stood up. And really, in a year, it's an enormous organization that is a thing of value. It's something that people want to be a part of. People feel that they absolutely have to be here in order to shape the path of the smart grid to come.
I think the importance of international collaboration, in my point of view, is very high because the grids are growing together, especially in Europe. Generation is in one place, storage of electricity is, for example, in Northern Europe a lot higher than in Germany. So the growing together of grids and interoperability between countries is very important to us.
Grid-Interop has been an excellent forum to bring more of the technical people together to describe what it really means to have interoperability in the context of grid modernization.
I think the industry understands what it needs to do. I think there's a lot of different parties that see different approaches. I think everybody agrees on the end game, but not on the path to get there necessarily. And that's what events like this, I think, help people do, is communicate a little bit better and figure out a path that's amenable to all involved.
We have seen a lot of talk about interoperability and the smart grid, but in the public's mind, interoperability is still something quite nebulous. And if you talk to somebody about what does smart grid mean to you, they'll probably say, do you mean smart meters? And that's not what we mean about smart grid. So I think that's one challenge to us, all of us, to make sure that people recognize that smart grid is more than just smart meters.
My big call to action in the area of interoperability is continue the level of enthusiasm and engagement that we have today, but to really try to understand what goes beyond the technical issues of interoperability.
Don't forget the consumer, whatever you're doing.
Collaborate, cooperate, establish interoperability, establish coexistence where they can't interoperate, or go home.